Hello everyone, Railgan here, and today I want to talk to you guys about this CVT that I played as Mutaman against Mr. Barcode Terran. I think he's around 6k MMR, and this guy played his heart out and played a set of strategies that I have not yet seen. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how the game kind of developed and how he played his tech switches. He's going to tech switch a lot. Almost like he is playing Zerg, right? He will go Reaper into Hellbats, into Battle Cruiser, back into 4-drop, into Bio. You're going to see everything in this game. So I hope you're going to enjoy it. Also, there was some talk about... I sometimes write Angst Potter, which is something Draco Malfoy says to Harry Potter. Which kind of means, are you scared, Potter? Yeah. We just talked a little bit. But my opponent is going for a Reaper opener and I'm going for my free Roach opener. If you spend any time on this YouTube channel, you'll most likely know this opener. I open with 3 Roaches. I go pull first into 3 Roaches and try to hurt my opponent if anyhow possible. But my Overlord scouted his barracks, and as soon as I saw that he went for the Reapers, I decided to cancel the Roach Warren and I threw down 2 Spine Crawlers instead. The way I counter the Reaper opener is with... it's not with Roaches. Roaches do work. And I think I actually scared him a bit, because when he saw the late hatch he immediately pulled his Reapers back home. But I think it's the best way to deal with Reapers is 2 Spine Crawlers and then you just go 2 base Muta. Because I want to go 2 base Muta anyways, and he's not really building units that can actually shoot up by investing into his Reapers, so I think that's the best decision. I need 2 Spine Crawlers because I want... the first Spine Crawler blocks him from entering the main. The second Spine Crawler blocks him from entering the natural. And then I have Queens at the front. And that kind of makes me really safe. I go for a really fast lair. And link speed afterwards. I went lair before link speed because I don't really feel threatened by his Reapers. My Overlord is showing me that he's switched from building Reapers to building Marines. And obviously his Reapers can't really do much. He's harassing a little bit. This guy is not bad. Like if you watch his micro here, you can tell that he's not a bad dude. Pulls the weakened Reaper back, you know, like, and all while doing that his macro is really good as well. So not a bad player. Right here he makes a huge mistake. And this costs him a lot. He thinks the Overlord is dead, but the Overlord in fact survived with exactly 1 HP. Now, he's going for a Hellbat push at home. He has the Armory, and he's going for a Fusion Core. So he's going double Rex Reaper into Hellbat, into Battle Cruiser. And I was like, what the fuck? So I feel pretty confident, right? I know the Hellions are coming. I built a Baneling nest while my Spire is getting done. I got that upgrade going. I'm like, yeah, bring it on, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready. I send in a couple Banelings. I don't send in my Lings right here. I just send in some more Banelings. Like, I just want... I don't want to waste my units. I want to keep as many alive as possible, but I also don't want him to do too much damage to me. Then here it starts getting a little bit annoying because he's like... My Lings obviously don't do much. Makes me cancel that base and my Mutalisks pop. What the fuck does this Hellbat do? It dies. Ah. Then his Battle Cruiser pops at home. He has a 3rd CC ready and he has a Bio Switch ready. And now instead of building Widow Mines, he is building a Tech Lab for his factory. And I have never seen this before. So I go in here, I'm like... Usually what happens... When I beat All In, I would have called what he did with the Hellbats and All In. But obviously it's not. Somehow this crazy dude is actually able to pull all of this off. Afford it with a good macro, I guess. Make a little 26 out of 16. Go home, dude. I'm just kidding. We should have probably taken the gas earlier. I mean, he's getting a lot of gas tech anyways. But he's not really gas starved, I don't know. But I felt like I was going to be in a good position, right? And then all of a sudden, I fly across the map. I'm like, okay, I'll have to deal with a bunch of Marines. I can do that. And then there's a battle cruiser. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I retreat home. I'm like, okay, spore crawlers per base, I guess. We gotta shut down the hell. And like, oh my god, the VC is coming. And he's going for a second one. And he's getting the vehicle plating upgrade. And the Hellions are finally dying. He actually was able to get up his third base before I did. I think I should have counterattacked him. I think I should have played more aggressive here. I didn't think he would be audacious enough to take his third base while I basically have map control and all the unit he really has is a battle cruiser. Because like he has 2 battle cruisers and 6 marines, so I could have taken down the third base. Then I'm like, okay, good, time to kill the BC. And then he made the mistake. You trash talked Muta, man. I was like, what the fuck, dude? You should love your Mutas. I'm gonna show him love here, boys. So, kinda droning a dome, spreading creep, and then here we go. Check the worker count. Workers killed. 3, 5, 7, 12, 20. 23 workers down. Where was the love for your SCVs, Mr. Barcode? That's right. Nowhere at all. I decided, okay, dude, this guy is going for fucking. This is. I was like, this has to be Mech. Let's go back a little bit to what I saw when I ran in with the Mutas. And we're gonna go ahead a little bit. So I see this, and I'm like, this is Mech. The guy is constantly attacking me with Hellions. He has 2 battle cruisers and a 4. This has to be Mech, right? Go ahead. Let's rewatch it. Get to rewatch it. And then, the dude is actually going bio. I'm like, what the fuck? So, I had no, like, I felt like, oh sorry, I went a little bit fast. I felt like this guy was trying to speedrun the tech tree or something. He went BC 4, so he has both tier 3 Terran units out there. That is like, well, okay, now that I built BC 4, went for a Reaper, 2 base Reaper opener, and I also went for a Hellbat push. Now it's finally time, and I go for the double Medivac, 444 double battle cruise. I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck am I playing against? And then I push across the map and I run into Marines. The guy even has Marine upgrades. I was like, what is this? So, what we didn't see there is, I went for a Ling run by while his, while he's taking out my third base, I also went for a Ling run by. And I figured, well, I mean, if he goes for 4s, I need Roach Ravager. Like, I'm not gonna kill this with Mutalist. This is like the ultimate anti-Mutalist composition. If he had Widow Mines as well, it would be even worse. So I made a lot of roaches, and then he takes out my bases. Look at them go pop, 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 pop. My Roach Ravager composition pushes across the map. I'm like, fuck, here we go again, boys. They back. So I go, and I just try to do economic damage to him here. Maybe I could have taken down the base, I don't know. But yeah, like, what you have to keep in mind is the supply is actually even. Like, after everything that has been happening all game, the supply is pretty even. He decides to throw away his force instead of, I'm not sure, maybe he thought the Corruptors would kill the Medivacs, I don't know. But now he's basically playing bio. Now he switched from Battlecruiser 4 to Marine Tank. So it's quite the switch. And I'm like, dude took out my third base. I have this 4th base, I guess. I better do some damage to him. So I'm trying to go in here and do damage. I'm like, land some biles. I know that I have an upgrade advantage. He has +1/+1. I have +2/+2 upgrades. Oh yeah, one thing that usually works pretty nice is just biling the battle cruiser. This one survives with 12 HP. That's 1 Corruptor shot. Now I was like, dude, please just fly into 1 bile and die. And then his Marines are like, fuck your Ravagers and kill all of them. Yikes. And then the hero arrives. Watch him go. Slow motion. How anticlimactic. Sorry. Very anticlimactic there. I'm getting ready, right? I know this guy's now going for a marine tank medivac composite. So I get my Lingbane Ravage ready. It's 119 to 117 supply right now. The guy is just spiked at 1k APM. I don't know what he's doing. No clue what kind of drugs this guy's taking. He's dropping me, taking out my Baneling Nest. I immediately rebuild it, pushing me at the front. And this guy is pushing me to my limits here. I felt like this guy is really good, you know? I was like, he actually knows what he's doing, you know? Because it seems like he has an understanding of the game where he can actually make a tech switch happen and it's super fluent. But then I lost my corruptors. And then he decided to move his units on top of Banelings. And we're still even. Oh my god, I got the tanky back there. He's now building his 4th base and 5th base. And I'm trying to make some run bys happen, morphing some Banelings. What I realize is this guy's basically playing an all-in with every push. He has 0 defense at home. So I was able to get my 4th base back up. I'm at 57 workers, like my main is pretty much empty, natural is pretty much empty. Another drop is happening, this time he's snapping the spire. I think he actually did, let's just quickly check. I think he did like 1 or 2 more drops in the meantime now. This was the first drop. I know it just took me a long time to clean the drop up. Sorry. And then we had this little fight here where the Banelings crushed him. Then I went up here, and then I realized, well, he doesn't actually have defense because he has to push with all his units to do this much damage. He snipes my my spire, and I retaliate by killing all his Banelings. 75 workers killed. He's down to 23 workers right now. So he does have quite a few command centers, so he definitely still has mules. And right here, it's very important for me to kill as many medivacs as I can, but because first of all, medivacs heal his units. Second of all, no corruptors. Oh, yeah, right. I was being dropped over here, so like this guy distracting me a whole lot. Constant dropping voice. Now he is pushing me with everything he has, with every single push. I now got a 50 supply lead, but it's like army supply wise I don't have that much of a lead. I'm up 20 army supply, but I don't really feel confident, you know. Like I don't know if this is his entire army either. It's kind of hard to judge. And I know if I make a mistake and one of his drops comes and does too much damage, I'm gonna take a lot of... I might potentially die, so let's quickly watch this engagement and then we're gonna focus on the drop. So I felt like I have to take out his 4th base, limit his economy to 3 bases, and then I'm probably going to win. So I flinked in his 3rd base, I took out his 4th base. He sadly was able to do quite a bit of damage to my base down here. I'm eventually able to clean up the drop. I'm getting my hive tech up, and I felt like ultralisks are going to be my GG card, right? As soon as I have ultralisks, if he doesn't have marauders and doesn't really have liberators or a tank count, then the things are the ultralisks are not really going to die. So he's, of course, as always, he's like dropping me with 2 medivacs all over the place. I'm trying to play aggressive, but it's really hard to play aggressive against a guy that drops you with every single opportunity that he gets. I'm threatening that I kill him, and he just loads up another medivac and goes for another drop. And his drops always do damage as well. I killed a lot more workers. By the way, speaking of killing a lot more workers, here we go again. Boom. He's now down to 9 workers. The thing... you should, like, no player is perfect, right? If I had to give this guy stats, it would be like a 8 or 9 in aggression and harassment, maybe a 7 in pushing, and like a 2 in defense. So because this guy does play really aggressive and his push has hurt a lot, But every time he pushes, he is completely undefended at home. Like, he doesn't even build a bunker at this base. He has a tank here. I think I attacked him, so he sieged it up, but it's kind of pointless. And then once again, like, this base is defended by 4 Marines. This base is defended by 1 Cyclone, and he pushes me with 16 Marines. Like, this guy has nothing. I have Ultralisks coming, and his defense consists of 4 Marines, you know? So whenever somebody plays really aggressive, like this guy, there's a good chance that they just don't have enough defense at home to actually deal with your counters. So I go in here, I'm like, okay, here we go, boys. Banelings. Oh, he unburrowed the Widow Mine. Like, his multitasking is pretty nice though. I mean, he sometimes sleeps a bit on the defense, but he does a lot of little things very right. I'm going for the scout here with my banelings in his main base. Another drop down here. How many? I wonder how many medivacs I killed. I don't think I can check that. Is there a way to check that? I'm gonna check after. I'm like, okay, there is medivacs. He drops his units on top of my links. I felt like, I mean, if this is his entire army, I can probably take a decent fight if I just go for a surround. So I was able to weaken his army. Even though he only has 16 workers, he still has 48 army supply, but my Ultralisks just do not die against his medivac combination here. Then he drops. I go for a parasitic bomb on top of his medivacs. And even right here, like, a lesser player would have pulled all the medivacs together, but he's able to do that right, once again. Had a run by here. I just kinda go for run bys and try to chase him down. This is his final army. Fungal. And I get a Chi well played. You know how good this feels. When you play against an opponent, I felt this guy was pretty good, right? I mean, the way he played. Then he gives you that Chi well played and you're like... He didn't tell me that I played stupid strategies. That I played bad. He actually dropped a Chi well played. It's lost. Ah, here we go. Let me quickly check. I killed 18 medivacs. That's nice. And I lost 14 corruptors. I just like how this game started with 6 Reapers into 6 Hellbats into two battle cruisers, 444, and then went into Marine tank. Like, the game went the wrong way around, you know. Usually you work your way up the tech tree. In this game you kind of went downwards. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.